Try to want them early, hear the truth. Tune in every Sunday for the juice. Arrowhead Chief Podcast, bringing all the news. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Cris Style, out here repping for the crew. Post-game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Post-game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube.
What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? You're tuned into the Arrowhead Chief Podcast, episode 263. Hope everybody's having a good day. Whatever you're doing, you're at home, you're at work. We appreciate y'all tapping into the live stream, listening on the playback. We appreciate you too. Leave a comment in the comments section. Chiefs Kingdom, Super Bowl's almost upon us. We know who the two teams is going into the Super Bowl. Thank God it's not Jerry Stidham.
Oh my God.
Because I was about to make some life decisions and go to work that day. But we know the two teams that are going in. We also Andy Reid spoke yesterday, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Clark Hunt spoke today. We're gonna talk a little bit about that too. But we got a special guest coming on today. JB Sports Talk from Not Move Podcast is joining us today. We might have another guest today, Jester. He should be jumping in here soon too. But JB, how you doing, man?
I'm doing. What's going on, guys? What's going on?
And pleasure to have you here, bro.
I appreciate you guys having me, for real. This is a pleasure.
No doubt. And of course, Mar, how you feeling, dog?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good, feeling great. You know, I already got that thing rolled up, man. Cheers to y'all. We'll crack this one open, man. We're gonna have a good time. Good, dog, man. Life is great, bro. How you doing, C? What's good, man?
I'm good, man. You know, Tuesday's my off day, so I just be chilling, dog. I don't be doing too much.
Always.
I don't be doing too much, man. I just be chilling. So
even the Chiefs know how to put up more than 10 in the AFC Championship game. Hey, all I'm gonna say is
we'll talk about it.
You know, for the last 8 years, the AFC Championship game ain't never been that boring.
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
Absolutely. They missing Mahomes, bro. They're missing him.
Hey, bro, it was so bad. I fell asleep, and I had to go back. I had to go back on the NFL app and watch the condensed version, and it was 38 minutes on the condensed version. I fell asleep on that.
That bad, huh?
Bro, it was that bad.
Oh,
hey,
shit.
You didn't miss nothing.
I can't even blame it on the weed. That was just bad football, bro. That was bad.
You didn't miss nothing.
Once I actually finished it all the way through sober, I was like, yeah, I ain't missed it, bro.
Didn't miss nothing. All right, JB, before we get into the topics, man, tell everybody how long you've been doing your thing on the podcast. Talk about Not Move Podcast, man.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. Man, we are a collective unit of guys that just kind of integrated on TikTok. I've been doing my thing before Not Moved, I was doing my thing for about a year under JB Sport Talk. Kind of get my feet wet. Me and a friend, lifelong friend, Betters. He's on TikTok as well. He's with Not Moved. We kind of had like a little vision, and then the dreams kind of, maybe not dreams, but visions kind of went different ways for a little bit. You know what I mean? And I met a great group of guys at Betters, and we had a lot of the same viewpoints of sports, and you know, we're all over, but you know, we make a good squad. So we took on a little notion of one of the guys that's in the group. He a lot of his word, you know, there's a lot of things being said around TikTok. You know, one of the words is "I'm not moved." You know, I'm not moved by your statement. I'm not moved by the Chiefs. I'm not moved, you know, by the stats. I'm not moved. So we're just like, brother, man, we're not moved, man. We're not moved by, you know. So it's been an awesome little journey. We're in about 8-9 months right now. We're about to hit a year. And we're working on we got some things in the movement right now.
That's what's up, man.
Appreciate it, man.
For sure. All right, man. Let's talk about Andy Reid, man. Yeah, you know, these press conferences, you really can't take much from Andy. Andy gives you very little. You know, he gives you the same coach speak. But, you know, he was asked a few questions, you know what I'm saying? And this is what he said about, you know, the return of Eric Bieniemy.
It's good to get him back in the building, and I think we all know how the energy that Eric brings and what he gives to a football team. So, and he's coming off a heck of a season with the Chicago Bears. My hat goes off to the Bears and the great job that they did there.
So, that was a little bit of, how he feels about EB. We all know the big word was accountability when it comes to Eric Bieniemy. He brings the accountability factor, the attention to detail. He's not afraid to get in Patrick Mahomes' face when he's messing up. He's not afraid to tell Travis Kelce, shut your ass up and sit down somewhere. We all know what Eric Bieniemy represents. There's been discourse. We talked about it a little bit last week, but there's been discourse. Some people are a fan of it. Some people are like, oh, here we go, bringing back some comfortability for Andy Reid. He ain't going out his tree, which I don't know why y'all thought that. Like, Andy calls the plays. He's not going to get Mike McDaniels. Mike McDaniels ain't coming here after he's been calling plays for 3-4 years. You think he's going to come here and be like, hey, man, I'll stop calling plays. Like, no, it's not going to happen.
I got this full playbook. Nah, he ain't going to need that, bro.
No, that's not his style, man.
Yeah. I'm going to go over here with Justin Herbert and call these plays over here. So, JB, how do you feel about the Eric Bieniemy coming back? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you like it? Are you cool with it? Or are you like, man, I didn't want this?
I like it. I did not want Eric Bieniemy to leave. But I'd be a liar to say when Matt Nagy was up and out of here that I wasn't like, okay, well, we might not be able to get Eric Bieniemy. If we can't, like, dude, I would not be like, I would be okay with Mike Kafka. I'd be all right with Cliff Kingsbury. I think that'd have been a cool little reuniting. Like, I'm also thinking at the future after Andy Reid, right? That's my thought process of this hiring, is because like Andy's, like, let's be real, Andy's not gonna be here 10 more years. We're looking at like maybe a 5-year window, and really depending on success at that point, because we're in some cap strain, on the way. So his tenure's ticking. They got to look for that replacement. And in my head, what makes more sense than keeping the continuity of what keeps Pat or has been familiar with Pat to keep going? Keep the defense the same, keep the offense the same. I know Kafka would be familiarity, and so would Cliff going back to college, and then Eric Bieniemy. So I think those three could have fit perfectly no matter which way that they went. I'm happy with it personally.
Yeah, we expressed that, what I'm saying. We were pretty happy with the move. We were good with it. We already, like I said, we know what Eric Bieniemy represents. And more so, it all falls on Andy Reid. What he's going to do. Is he going to revamp some of the things in his playbook? Is he going to, take some stuff and, add to it, because we do feel like the system has gone a little bit, stale. You know what I'm saying? We feel like the league has caught up to some of the plays and some of the things that Andy is doing. And that happens when you become the standard of the league. The league is going to study you. They're going to take stuff from you. They're going to practice it, and they practice it so much, they know what you're doing. So Andy, this is a big offseason for Andy to take and really self-eval and be like, look, I got to switch some things up. I gotta revamp some stuff with some of these plays and put these guys in better positions to make plays. So that's something definitely that he's gonna have to do this offseason.
Hey, real quick, and just to reiterate, I got no problem with EB coming back, but it was brought to my attention after we had the conversation. Who else did the organization interview for the OC job? You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with EB coming back, but like the process, like, did we go through all channels? Did we interview every last person?
Well, I'm glad you asked that because Andy Reid himself said he did interview other people. Now, he didn't disclose who he did. He said it's not at liberty he doesn't have to tell you, because you know that Andy Reid runs that office like CIA.
Yep. Now they actually had to have interviewed. Well, actually, maybe not, because actually Eric Bieniemy would have been minorities. So yeah, they only had to do one, but now with the new Rooney Rule, you got to do two minorities now. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I couldn't believe that when I heard that on the press conference. I was like, man, and they're not at liberty, and they're not gonna tell you. I was like, oh man, we sound like Belichick and the Patriots, bro.
Yeah, it's just the one thing about Andy he did do that I thought he kind of did overboard was trying to show everybody, look, this isn't us, trying to replace Nagy and saying Nagy was bad and all this stuff. And like he kept doing that a little bit too much. It's like, we get it, Andy. You're trying to stick up for your boy. I get it, but it kind of is that. You did bring Eric Bieniemy because he is what's up from Nagy, Nagy is he wants to be one of the boys. He's not gonna get in your face. He's not gonna hold you accountable for if you mess up, the penalties and all that stuff. That's not gonna happen from Nagy. He's status quo. That's what he is. He's status quo. That's what he's gonna do. Whereas in Bieniemy, he's going to do what Andy asked of him, but at the same time, he's not afraid to tell Andy, hey, this ain't working.
Right. Yeah. And I like it that he allows him, Andy allows Eric to make calls, and trust him in that manner. I mean, dude, you look what he did in the running game, man, out there in Chicago. Yeah. I mean, and what he's done for Kansas City every time, when we've had, dude, he made Pacheco 7th round from Rutgers, and then look what he did with my own guy, 7th round from Rutgers. Like,
yeah, for sure. He
great
got CEH's best year, and until he got hurt. He got hurt. So, I'm glad Eric Bieniemy's back because he can help implement some of that running game. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that we desperately need. And we talked about, me and Mara have talked about, making life easy for Patrick Mahomes, man, when he comes back from this injury, man. And if this injury doesn't show anything else, man, y'all gotta make life easier for it. I know, I get it. You want him to be Superman. He's shown it so many times. He's put the cape on when things have broke down. He's put the cape on in the fourth quarter, a minute left. Hey, man, it's time to bring this home. And he's done it so many times. But I just think this season, you saw it. You saw how he was tired, man. You saw that it just wasn't a lot of easy buttons when, the defense kind of knows what you're kind of doing. You know what I'm saying? When guys can't get open versus man. And Pat is just out there trying to make stuff happen. And the magic's just not happening this season. You know what I'm saying? The year prior to that, hey, we was winning these one-score games by the skin of our teeth. This year, it bit us in the ass. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So they got to make life easier. And that's starting with getting a running game and revamping this running game too. So
pretty much or how about we don't always put Mahomes in those Superman instances? Like, you know what I'm saying? That goes back to making it easy for him is, get in those comfortable leagues and it makes it for our defense to perform better because then all you got to do is make sure you worry about pass rush. So it goes hand in hand. So I don't know. I'm just hoping EB definitely brings that juice to that running back game that we need so desperately. That's it for sure.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, for sure. And here's another thing, Saran Petro of I think 801, I forgot 810 Sports 810. He asked Andy Reid, is he going to switch some things up? Is he going to revamp some things? So here's what Andy had to say.
You've never been afraid to change and adapt. Is that something you have to, constantly remind yourself that it needs to happen? Do you when you win, when you have the kind of success you guys have, are you liable to maybe fall into a rut and not look for the different kind of changes that maybe you would otherwise?
Yeah, I think we do a good job with that. We try to give you a little different flavor every year and stay ahead of things. I think we've got to do a better job all the way around and every area. I think that's important. And so you go through and you hammer this thing out. You take every offensive play, every defensive play, every special teams play. You go through it. You make sure that you've got guys that are aware of the league and how things go there, different trends offensively, defensively, and on special teams. And you use all the technology that's out there. There's no reason to be stagnant. You've got too many different options. You shouldn't have to bring in the latest, greatest here and there and all that. That's not, you've got all that right at a fingertip for you if you want to go that route.
Andy's funny.
So
he's right though. You don't gotta always bring in the latest, newest. He just. I mean, I think that refers to like all the other hot. Cliff Kingsbury. Like you guys said with Mike Daniel. We can keep on with Eric Bieniemy and still be. We can rejuvenate this team, this offense. I like it. I just think it's a little. The interview was a little. It was kind of worrisome. I mean, like you said, he just went over the fact of like reiterating, like Nagy's this, Nagy's that. It reminds me of the same thing he kind of did when Bieniemy was on the leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. My thing about this press conference, man, the thing that worries me about this press conference is I think Andy thinks that if we just tweak some things, we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we just had some, we were just, and some of it is true. If they were a little bit more attention to detail, they probably would have won some of these games. Let's just call it for what it is. If they had a better running game, they probably would have won some of these games. If they, had some, certain things, if the receivers had a little bit more attention to detail, they might have won some of these games.
I'm glad he missed teams.
Huh?
I'm glad he missing special teams.
Well, we know how we feel about Uncle Dave Tote.
I was trying to alley it to you, dog. That's all.
You know how I feel about Dave Tote. I was the one who said it was time for Dave to go. Like, he's had a run. It was fun. He was one of the better special team coaches at one time, but since they implemented these new rules, which he was in favor for, they've been kicking his ass ever since. And these new rules have been kicking his back in. He can't figure it out. Like, I don't know if he just need
my back.
Yeah, he need to get some better players on special teams. Definitely on the kickoff and punt return.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know when we've had a great. When was the last time we had a Tyreek Hill?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill was the last great kick punt return that we had. So yeah, it's not been good. It has not been good. It was fatigue, execution, predictability. Yeah.
Just that clip that you just played is like that was just the typical Andy Reid, like giving us the song and dance, like yeah, like y'all calm down, like we'll fix it, like. But you say that every year, and like even in bad losses, that's always in the press. So he points out, yeah, we saw what you messed up, Andy. Okay, it didn't fix it. So it's kind of like, yeah, you just gave us all the song.
Now, my optimism comes in that they brought in a real wide receiver coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody who's had a well enough experience at the position, who's coached under some championship level coach and Bill Belichick. He's been in there with Tom Brady. He's been in there with the Julian Edelmans and the Randy Mosses and Wes Welkers and all those guys. Even Rob Gronkowski was championing him and giving him flowers. So
he's part of that second dynasty.
I glad that they went. I'm interested to see who they go get the running back coach. I'm still gonna be pushing for Deuce Staley or somebody in that lineage.
Yeah, I like Deuce.
Yeah, Deuce was actually up for being a offensive coordinator at one point, and a head coach. They're looking at him as a head coach too. So,
wow.
So obviously he knows a little something. So I'm just saying, bring him in. Maybe even Deshaun Foster. I know Eric Bieniemy and Deshaun Foster have a relationship. He was over there at UCLA. I know he's not a head coach, but I think Deshaun Foster would be a way better running back coach than Todd Pinkston is. So I just think that
absolutely
if they bring in some guys with experience on that offensive side, because defensively, we all know Spags. I just think Spags. They just need to get him some playmakers, and I think he'll be fine. I think the defense will be fine if we get another defensive lineman on there that can rush the passer with Cris and George. If we can get a playmaker in the secondary that can take the ball away, get some turnovers, and get some athleticism on the linebacker court. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Jeffrey Bosser. Get somebody else or bring Leo back. So one of those two. So I think the defense will be fine. I'm not worried about the defense. I'm more so this offense. Get some coaches in there that are attention to detail that's going to get the best out of this group and whatever they add to this group. So
it wasn't a slight contradiction. He goes, you don't want to get stagnant, but I'm like, bro, that's what you kind of been though. Like,
yeah,
it's weird that he's well of. All right, it's almost like that person that is always self-aware of themselves, but they continue to make the same mistakes. So it's like you don't change the behavior. So why are you so self-aware, but you can't change the actual behavior? So this is almost that same scenario where I'm like, yeah, I hear you, Andy, but and I'm not going to poo-poo on the fact that the success that he has brought to the team. You can never forget that. I'm just saying I'm not trying to put so much on this past year and say, oh, it's the end all be all, like, oh, it's doom and gloom. But I wanted him to be aware that, like, some of the things that did happen wrong this year were actually fixable as hell.
Well, we know Andy. He's not gonna get in these press conferences and just give you detail line by line and be like, yeah, man, I messed up this year, man. I shouldn't have ran these type of plays for you wide receivers. I should have switched it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was on.
May stay more committed to the run.
I'm saying Andy never's going to tell you that. He's just
we gotta do better.
We gotta do better.
Favorite line, man.
That's on me. That's on me.
Yep.
I'm gonna get and I'm gonna do better with that. So that's Andy. That's a typical press. That's why you got to just kind of weed through the weeds and try to find something with these press conferences with Andy Reid. So
he funny
because you're not gonna get a lot.
Red funny though.
Yeah, Big Red is funny. He be trolling. He be trolling.
Like a mug, man.
He hears the outside noise.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He be kind of clap backing in these in his own way, but he be clap backing to the fans. Like,
good. He a granddad. You don't think his grandchildren is on the social? Hey, pop, hey, bro, they on your ass.
And then the smoke.
What do they say?
You stagnant. They say you stagnant, Pop. Stagnant. I started this gangster stuff.
I mean, real shoot, dude. The AFC West ain't been nothing in the last 10 years. Now all of a sudden, look at it.
Yeah,
booming up.
Two teams have made it to the playoffs, Chargers and Broncos, even though I have my issues with the Broncos. I'm not a big Bo Nix guy. And then Justin Herbert, he still has to win a playoff game. Even though this past, like, his offensive line.
Love it.
His offensive line was beat to hell. They need to change their medical staff over there.
Oh, dude. It's something. It's just like the San Francisco 49ers, dude.
Yeah, man.
Injuries, man.
I don't know.
So, dude, I was actually looking into it, dude. I was sorry to go out the topic, but dude, theirs is really deep, man. The 49ers, it's really like it goes in like scientific. They have a power generator that's right, like a substation.
I heard about that.
And it's been putting off the frequencies, and they just now were like, yeah, we're going to possibly look into it now.
Yeah, they knew about it because Delaney Walker been talking about it since like 06 or 09 or something like that. So,
bro, they've been since they moved there in 2014. They've been the most injured team in the NFL.
Yeah, they know about it. Yeah, he's in the state of California.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's funny.
All right, man. Let's switch it up, man. Let's go ahead and get into this past games this weekend, man. I know Mar, you said you fell asleep. I'm gonna be honest, I was halfway watching. I'm just gonna be real with you. I wasn't interested to watch Jared Stidham throw the football, and he threw that one touchdown. He threw that that deep pass down the field to Marvin Mims, and he got Cortland Sutton. They went up 7-0. I was like, okay, that little juiced up. They at home. You know what I'm saying? But then, I think this game came down to 2 plays.
Yep.
The 4th down.
Yep.
Not taking the points.
Yep.
I'm Sean Payton, trying to be aggressive, trying to be the smartest guy in the room, like he is.
Early in the game, like take the points, bruh.
And then the Jared Stidham throw where they said it was a digital grounding, and they said it was a fumble. And then that led to points for the Patriots, and that ultimately, Patriots got another field goal, and both teams was missing field goals. And I have to say this, and I think the kid has a bright future. But Drake May has not been good in the postseason. I'm just gonna put this out there. Drake May has not been good in the postseason at all.
Nope.
The Chargers game, he made enough plays to win that game. That defense won him that game. Same thing with the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud won him that game.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. CJ Stroud won him that game.
He didn't lose in the game. He won them the game.
Because if CJ Stroud throws one less interception, we might be talking about Houston right now. Because that defense is just that damn good. And then even in this game, now look, I pitch him a little bit because the weather was just terrible going into like the second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, whatever. It was just bad. Both kickers couldn't kick nothing. Like nobody could do nothing. Nobody could do nothing. So, but it just came down to those 2 plays. But I'm happy. Denver's not in there. So, what's his name? Hot Take Jake. Sorry, brother. Maybe next year. Probably not. Probably not. But I saw you Denver fans on TikTok trying to get at me for my clips I put out there about Denver losing. Y'all was, what's your excuse now? Like, yeah, your time's up. Your time's up. It was fun while it lasted. So, what were y'all thoughts? Cool. What was your thoughts from the game, JB?
So I really paid attention to it because I got 2 members, and there's two Not Move podcast members that they're Denver Broncos fans. One of them lives in Denver, and so I've been more invested into it. Not more invested, interested into it. Not really rooting for them, but just support my members.
I hear you.
So. Sickening, dude. I'm so sickening. I'm so sick right now. I have a headache thinking about it. I like it to either team. Like I didn't want either team to win. Like
yeah, for sure.
But just because. So, I agree with you. The going for it on 4th down, early on. Like I get it. Like. You probably are thinking that like your defense is going to get in there, which they did, they did all game. And the New England offense is just like, I mean, they got, this is not the first time he's been hit 5-6 times this year. I think he's been hit 5-6 times a game, like 3 or 4 games this year, and here's my thing. Okay. Now I don't live in Colorado. But I'm going to tell you what, I've been there a lot. And I even brought this up to A-Train. And, I get it. But I'm going to tell you what, I know when I'm getting snow from Denver, Colorado, in Kansas City, Missouri. You can't tell me that Denver didn't know that they were getting snow during the game. Okay? So in your head, you would think, as a great coach, the weather's going to be bad. I need to take the points. I have a backup quarterback. I'm not taking nothing away from Sean Payton. He's a great coach, I think, in my opinion. But his greediness got to him. The same thing with the shove pass. Huge mistake by dude. Just take the sack. Stidham. Just take it. Live on. Go on the next play. Okay. Punch ball. Whatever you got to do at that point. The Sutton drops in pivotal moments. There was a couple of third downs that Sutton dropped the ball. I think Mims had a drop pass as well. I think Ingram even had a costly drop. Like, you guys gotta Ingram was signed this year to be that guy for him. He had bricks for hands all season long. My biggest thing though is that they've known that they've had issues on the defense of spying on the quarterback. They showed it when they played the Giants. Jackson Dart ate them up. Every quarterback that can run eats them up. You would think, yet again, being a coach like that, being in the playoffs and winning the Super Bowl and having a backup quarterback, that you would play to help him in some way. And that's where he needed help. And Drake May's not a running quarterback like that, man. And he got off for 36 yards on the ground. He only threw for 87 yards. And he beat you guys.
Yeah.
You guys had the opportunity to have it in overtime, and it could have been a totally different game.
Totally different game. Because I said the same thing when I was watching. I'm like, bro, that was literally like that point swing was crazy because neither kicker was making field goals. If you take the points right there, you're already up 10-0, and you kick the field goal, or you actually do the kickoff, and your defense is on the field. They've been shutting them down, so you might get another point out of them. So I just think you do what gets you there, and your defense has been pretty much carrying the weight of your team for majority of the season, and you pretty much hung them out to dry, and you left it in the hands of a backup quarterback in the snow. Yeah, that I thought the coaching decision from Sean Payton was very uncharacteristic. But he does that from time to time. Like you said, JB, he gets greedy, arrogant. Like C said, he thinks he's the smartest man in the room.
Dude, and this is how I know that they knew that there was a storm going on. Okay, I'm gonna say one thing, and it goes past Brady past Brady, past Belichick. It's still in that bloodline in New England, and you have to look. Who is their coach? Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel played for one of the greatest coaches that prepared you. Okay, what color were they wearing?
All white.
Come on, man! You can't tell me that Denver didn't know. Oh, did you see what Sean Payton said at the interview before the game? He said, "Don't worry about it. Patriots have enough time to relax. They got 2 weeks. We'll be cool." He was cocky, bro. Again, before the interview and before the game. You don't do that. I just think that the New England came out. I don't think New England was the better team. I think they played better that game. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
And they were better. I'd say they maybe not even played a better game. They're better prepared, and it shows that they're the color of their jersey, in my opinion. Because Belichick and those Patriots did those little things to win the game.
Yep, toted the line. They toed the line. He was the line. He was tiptoeing on it. Like,
tap dancing on that.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, they didn't take their ships away from him, though. I mean,
there's some rules to bend. Boy, I'm gonna bend it a little bit.
Let's see how much spandex is on this room.
Mm-hmm. So Patriots end up winning. They're going to the Super Bowl, and like I said, I'm glad I ain't gonna watch Jared Stidham play in the Super Bowl this year. So
yeah.
Now the NFC Championship game, which we all kind of figured that this game was going to be 10 times better. Seattle, the weather was going to be better. These two offenses, they got the 1 and the 2 best receivers in the league with JSN and Puka Nacua. You got Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp, Kenneth Walker's been playing out of his mind. Matthew Stafford. A lot of people still waiting on Sam Darnold. Oh, that little ball to drop to say, "Oh, there's Sam Darnold right there. There he is." I knew it, but my man Sam Darnold said, "Fuck y'all.
He balled. He balled.
It did.
And he balled out.
Yeah.
The first half was the Kenneth Walker JSN show.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second half, they came back. Third quarter was the craziest quarter. I think it was 4 back-to-back touchdowns.
It was exciting.
But what decided this game was going for it in fourth down on their own end zone. That hurt them. And I'm talking about the Rams and the special teams.
Yeah,
The muff punt hurt them. And they was chasing. They're really the muff punt because they was chasing those points
ever
the
since.
whole game.
Yep.
The whole
And
game.
that, and I think also McVay, dude, did when out of characteristics, you know. I mean, you ain't got no timeouts. He had an opportunity. I mean, he had the ball back. The last one to touch the ball.
He did.
You know, Stafford has that kind of magic. He can do that kind of stuff. He showed, you know, dude, he broke 2 tackles and took off for a 5-yard gain or something like that. A little scamper. I mean, he did a little flashback of you know, his younger self. But I think it was another. I agree with you. I just add a dash of bad coaching calls that kind of just really put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, most definitely. It was, you know, and we all, you know, the consensus is, you know, Sean McVay, the Kyle Shanahans, they're like the better coaches in this league. It's just in those crucial situations, sometimes they mess it up. They make some weird coaching decisions. We know Kyle Shanahan in Super Bowls. He just makes some weird decisions in like crunch time. It's like he just gives us there. Yeah, y'all want to win the game? Go ahead. Y'all got it.
Thank you. Got it. Thank you for 2 of them, Kyle. Thank you.
Yeah. So
I'll take the
yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, it just came to, I think it came down to those 2 situations because even Seattle, they dodged a bullet with the whole that was it Devin Withers or Tyreek Woolen, the almost interception, him, you know, getting the taunting play, which led to them getting a touchdown. You know, he got burnt the next play by Puka Nacua, and that almost bit him in the ass. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to that offense. They came to play. Like Mark said, Kenneth Walker earned himself a contract. I don't see Seattle letting him go, especially with Zach Charbonnet getting hurt. You know, he tore his ACL, so they definitely gonna franchise tag that dude, get him a new contract to stay in Seattle. I'd be surprised if he's not in Seattle next year, because if he's not and he's a free agent, yo, Brett Veach, get on the phone with his agent tomorrow.
Yeah, man. That boy's Shaheed, bro.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, Rashid Shaheed is nice too. But that boy Jackson Smith and Jigba, man.
Oh my God. That dude. That boy's him, man. That boy's him.
That dude is nuts, man. He's just a baller. He's just a baller, man.
That dude's got he runs such great routes. Like,
yeah, and it's smooth too.
Smooth, bro. And that's what gets him open like nobody else right now. You know, like you got JSN, it's just, you know, he's fast. He make them good. Or not JSN, but JJ, he make them, you know, crazy catches here and there. But, bro, JSN does it, man. It don't matter where he's at, where he gets the ball. He's taking it, bro. And he might go yard. He might go to the house, you know.
Hey, man. I'm in love with a certain prospect at 9.
I already know who he is.
But I'm saying, if a Ohio State wide receiver happens to be right there, I don't even.
We're gonna talk about it.
I don't even care what his name is. If it says Ohio State wide receiver, pluck him. I'm just saying.
I actually have a wide receiver that I would rather have ahead of that guy, but that's just me. That kind of reminds me of the guy we were just talking about. But we'll talk about it. Yes, we'll talk about stuff.
That's ridiculous, bro.
But yeah, man, it was a crazy game back and forth. It was pretty much was. I ain't trying to disrespect New England and Seattle, but this was the Super Bowl.
It was.
It was the Super Bowl.
It was.
I'm not saying New England can't beat Seattle. I'm not saying that at all. Mike Vrabel is a very good coach, and that defense plays well. And I'm interested to see that Christian Gonzalez versus JSN matchup. That's gonna be a very good matchup right there.
And give me keep the camera on them all night. But here's the thing, and to back what you were saying when Drake May ain't playing well, and he's been playing against some solid defenses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Chargers solid defense.
Very good.
We know about the Texans.
The best right now.
And Denver ain't too far from
second best.
Seattle's
probably third best.
Hello. And that's my point. So you hey, that's how you my dog. So you see where I was going. The matter is what I'm saying is Drake May ain't been playing well against elite defenses. We got an elite defense. And if you think DeMarcus Lawrence ain't trying to get that chip,
just so he can flash that
just
thing.
Jared
Jones. He gonna tag people. You got to tag Michael Parsons. Like, hey, what's happening?
Hey, because he said the fans still back in that he gonna go back home. Come on,
Jerry.
Hey, yeah. You trying to tell me D-Law ain't trying to do that? Hey, all I'm saying is that Seattle defense is something serious, and they gonna tell Reid, hey, calm down with these personal fouls and all that. They gonna be zoned in. It might get ugly, dog. I'm calling it now. I think it might get ugly.
Uglier than last year, unfortunately.
I hope. I hope.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, y'all.
Flashbacks.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. My bad. He said blowout. It just brought me back to last year.
PTSD.
Thanks a lot, Martin. I was just playing. But now the Super Bowl is gonna be interesting. Because look, man, I'm just laughing that Sam Darnold got to the Super Bowl for Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson,
Baker Mayfield. Before Justin Herbert got us a playoff win. Before Bo Nix got a playoff win. No, Bo Nix got a playoff win, right?
He got one.
No, Bo Nix didn't get a playoff win.
Well, he technically did.
I mean, yeah.
He won the divisional round. He just got hurt.
Yeah, that's right.
He got one. He beat Josh.
Yeah, he beat Josh. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
at least he got one.
Yeah, but he got to a Super Bowl before all those quarterbacks, and he might get a Super Bowl. He might win one, and you can add Joe Burrow to it.
Yes.
Yeah, Joe Burrow to that. So, ugly in a 17-3 kind of score. I think it's gonna be a higher score than that. I think you got Seattle messed up. I think that game gonna be like 45 to 17. I think it's gonna be 45 to 17 because I think that offensive line for Seattle is good. I think that defensive line is gonna be all over Drake May.
Dude, if they put any sort of pressure on Drake May, they're done.
Yeah,
they're not. They're different. They're very similar, but very different than Denver. Like you said, you guys said that defense is monstrous.
Yeah, but they got hybrid. They got hybrid linebacker safeties that are
that Nick. What's his name? Nick Warry kid.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't pronounce it, but that dude's a monster.
He be flying.
Bro,
Yeah.
he is I know people like Kyle Hamilton, but that dude is different.
I seen that before that game. I seen that video that they put together of what Mike McDonald did. It was awesome. It was awesome the way they brought that dude, and that's what made my mind up of who's gonna win that game. Was that message? I mean, he's like 8 months or 12 months off. It's like a 20-month span. He said it was going to be like a 12-month span or whatever, something like that, 18 months. Dude's got it. Dude's a good coach, man.
No, he's a very good coach.
He's built a very good team.
You notice that Ravens defense ain't been the same since he left.
Yep. Him and Minter both left because they both parted about around the same time.
Yeah. So and Minter's back at Ravens, so we'll see if he can shape that, which I expect him to make that defense better than what it was. But yeah, I like Mike Window. I like it. You know, it's just he just cool. Just he don't flinch. He just go out there and just be like, "Hey, let's bring it to him." And that defense just flies around, dog.
Yeah, it is.
And he's got a freaking basketball team at corner. Like all of them, like 6'2", 6'3". Rick Woolen's like 6'2". Weatherspoon's like 6'1".
Got that Kevin Durant wingspan. It's crazy.
What's the other corner they got? He's about 6'1". Like, yeah, they just
predator ass on.
all of them just long corners and fast. All of them run like 4.3s, 4.4s. It's like, man, come on, man, what y'all doing over here, dog?
Cheat code.
Y'all growing corners. That ain't fair.
Straight growing them, bro.
So,
cheat code.
I don't see any more than 37. Man, Seattle trying to score 45 in Santa Clara, so they can win that. They can blow up that score on San Francisco's field.
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
love to do that.
You know what I'm saying? We know how it feels to win on the enemy's Super Bowl on the enemy's turf.
Oh man, it's great. It's amazing when you win in one of your division rivals' stadium, and you pop the champagne in they locker room too.
Yeah, in the home side.
Yeah.
It'll
feel good for you, Seattle. Give it a try.
Yeah,
and then you had China Elway bring you the Super Bowl.
Hey, I seen that thing, dude. I laughed so hard after I seen it. It said, like, last time a Denver Bronco touched the Super Bowl trophies was to the Chiefs.
He just handed it off.
Yeah. Oh, dude, right after they lost, I found that, dude, and I posted it on my TikTok. I was live, and I put it on. Oh, man, my podcast members are so mad. He's like, bro, if I could drop you, I would right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I love it, man. Try it on, Seattle.
No.
It'll feel good.
Yeah, that's crazy. But all right, man, let's switch the topic, man. The big question is, will Travis Kelce return? Now, Clark Hunt, he was on Good Morning Football this year, and they asked him about Travis Kelce, and this is what he said.
There are lots of people in the Chiefs kingdom, the NFL kingdom, and certainly parts of the pop music community who are interested in Travis Kelce's future. What can you tell us about that?
Well, as an organization, we certainly hope that he will come back. He had another great year. Maybe, not on par with where he was, 4 or 5 years ago, but still had over 800 yards. Was really one of the leaders on the offensive side of the ball for us. So there's no doubt in my mind that he can still play. We're trying to be respectful and let him have the time that he needs to make a decision. He has sort of a busy off season coming up with his engagement and marriage. So, we want to be respectful, give him the time he needs to make the decision, but we certainly hope that he'll be back.
So that was Clark Hunt talking about Travis Kelce, pretty much saying that he would welcome him back. I'm sure he would, because he wants that Taylor Swift money. He wants that Taylor Swift money.
Man.
And then
a nice boost economy, bro.
And then even Travis Kelce said when he was talking about Bieniemy, he said he was excited to see him back in the building. So I think that the Bieniemy hire kind of put a little fire into Travis Kelce to be like, you know what, let me run this thing back one more year with EB at the helm. I know he's gonna pump me up. He's gonna get us hyped up and get us ready. And I think he does come back. I was on the boat that he was gonna retire, but now that how things have transpired, like I said, what he said on this pod, and what Clark Hunt just said, I think he does come back one more year. I think Patrick's in his ear. I'm sure Andy's in his ear. I'm sure Airbnb has called him up and like, hey, man, let's run this bang back, man. Give me one more. Just give me one more year. I got you. So I think Trav comes back and tries to do it one more year. But with that being said,
Mark,
what happened?
He said, I told you it was going to happen 3 weeks in a row, bro.
Whatever.
He rolling his eyes at you, bro.
I asked you, man. But With that being said, if he does come back, he cannot be the first option. He cannot be the second option. He cannot be the third option as far as the weapon on this offense. He's got to be the fourth or the fifth. He has to be. Travis is no longer that guy, and I love him. I think he had a good season. I think he had a good season on his return. I do think he had a good season. I do think he looked way better than what he looked prior.
I
But
think he
what
was
I'm
top
saying is,
5. tight
he
end.
was. I
He
think
was
he
top
led.
3.
I think he led all AFC tight ends in receiving yards this year.
I know he was top. I know, like, so he was number 2 majority of the year, only behind Kittle. Or no, was it Kittle or was yeah, I think it was Kittle. Majority of the year. I mean, dude, to be in top 5 at that point, dude, I think that's awesome, bro. Like you said,
I just don't think he should be the focal point of the offense anymore.
No, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. I just don't think. I don't think that. I don't know if he'll take that diminished of a role.
Hell no. I'm done with Noah Gray. Noah Gray's he's fine. He's a fine player, but no.
Now, Chris, you totally right, but you know how things work around here in Chiefs Kingdom, right? Like, it's like we say, like, what needs to happen, all right? But I mean, we don't know what's up with X. I don't know that situation. I ain't even gonna speak on that because ain't nothing clear about that. But you know, is he gonna take the step forward? You know, making the catches at the clutch times when Patrick needs him. Because we see when Patrick, if you ain't making the plays, he's like, I got old reliable 87, man. I already know who I know gonna make the play. So, you know, I'm with you, but it's up to these other cats, whoever, you know, obviously we know.
I agree. No, I agree with you.
Rasheed and X is back. All right. Hopefully they bring Tyquan back. You know, you brought in Jalen Royals in the draft. Let's start getting him some burn. I'm okay. Thank you, Juju. It's been cool. Appreciate you. You know, thank you for your for your services. We wish you the best on your future endeavors. It is what it is. Hollywood Brown, man, Hollywood, yeah. Well, go see Hollywood. Go to LA. They might need you in the Rams or Chargers. Hey, go get you a nice little 1-year deal. Hey, it's been real. Thank you for your services. But you know, we wish you the best on your future endeavor. So, but who's ever in that wide receiver room, they got it. Now that you got a real wide receiver coach, for me, even before we even get to training camp, my expectations is really crazy high on this wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I agree. Like you said, I think they need to part ways with a lot of this baggage, just loose baggage, and move on. You know, really, I like Tyquan Thornton. I don't know why. I mean, I get it. You know, your number 1s, number 2s were down and out. You know, you had to use him for the deep pass, but they fizzled him out, dude. And I was there. I was there at training camp. Like, I lived 10 minutes away from the front, the field. You know, I saw them connecting from day 1. I was calling it out from day 1. I was like, this dude right here. I said,
was there
Tyquan
too.
Thornton right there. I said, Tyquan Thornton, bro. I was on the pod, on my phone at the camp recording. I was like, dude, y'all, this guy right here. Tyquan Thornton. They're like, man, we got a buddy, you know, from New England. He's like, man,
JB,
I know all about him.
I went at the same job, and he stuck out like no other. And Rasheed was still at training camp.
Yep.
X still at training camp.
Yep.
Hollywood still at training camp.
Mm-hmm.
Tyquan stuck out, and I'm just like, yo, if we use anything that y'all just do in training camp in the regular season, boy, this offense is about to be filthy. And I didn't see not a lick of it.
Nothing.
Like,
Nothing.
what the hell is going on, bro?
Dude, it was like every pass that they threw, every look was to Taekwon. And it was every time that they put the ball out there, he was coming down with it. I'm
Yo,
like,
the drag routes, he had defenders in the dust, and
dirty.
wow, and he's taking off. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? JB, I was irritated by that, bro.
I was too, bro. I'm telling you, man. We had a couple of podcasts, bro, because we do a show on Sunday mornings, and we do them like Thursday, Sundays, and Monday nights, and for our sports betting section, right? And we called it out, bro. He said, "Man, you keep calling him out," and he was just going off, man. And I mean, you seen the play, dude. He didn't catch just the deep ball on the same route, the same side, same play on the same guy once, but twice. Caught on the Giants. He got that deep ball. Hand up in there, like, bro, that dude, give him a chance, man.
Hold on, Mark. Did you just call Andy Reid Grimace?
Yes, he did.
What is wrong with you, man? You ain't right, man. Don't be doing Big Red like that, dog.
Nah, clip that because that might help us go viral, bro.
Nah, don't clip that. Do not clip that.
Hey, we need to go viral. Let's go.
Do not clip that. AI, don't clip that. Don't clip that.
Hey, don't.
Crazy, bro. Hey,
but yeah, man.
got mouths to feed, dog. Come on, man.
Mark, you gotta chill, man. You trying to get us canceled? You gonna get us a strike? Get our channel taken away from us.
Hey, dog, the kid crazy. The Grimace.
Mark will be banned forever.
Cheeseburger King. Is that more suffice?
I mean, hey, he'll accept that. He is the cheeseburger king. He'll like that.
All right, we go right with that.
Grimace? God.
Well, technically, Grimace doesn't.
Yeah, that was the purple dude. You talking about the Hamburglar?
No, but technically, Grimace still works because it's McDonald's and they sell hamburgers.
Yeah, but the Hamburglar was the one who was taking the burgers, not Grimace.
Yeah, I know.
Why are we talking about this right now? Anyway. But back to the point. Yes, like I said, Travis can't be the focal point.
Now
He can't be the center of the office. He can't be the number two. It's got to be Rice. It's got to be Worthy. That's why Chad O'Shea and them two in the offseason, they got to work. They got to get better.
Yep.
They got to take a step forward. They got to work on beating man coverage this year.
Agreed.
Because that's what teams were doing. They were playing man-to-man coverage, and it was like, these receivers can't beat us. And that's what I'm saying. Chad O'Shea, I expect him to get the best out of Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy. You got to get healthy, and you got to work on your field awareness, sir.
Quit on those TikTok dances. Quit doing them TikTok challenges and jumping in a frozen pool with your broken arm, my guy. I do want to say one thing, though, man, is if they do get Travis Kelce, if Travis Kelce comes back, this is the only thing I got to say, guys. I don't know if I see it happening, okay? The only aspect on is financial aspect, and it's because at that point, if Travis is going to come back, you really think Travis is going to take a pay cut?
Yeah, I get in the Super Bowl.
I do. I think he takes a pay cut because I think it's the Tom Brady effect. Tom Brady used to take pay cuts. Why? Because he had Giselle. Giselle was making money.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah. He got the Taylor Swift money, and he's making money too. That podcast he ain't broke.
Yeah. Trust.
Yeah, he ain't broke by himself.
He ain't broke by himself, but she boosted it up like 10 billion. So
but I mean, you gotta think though. I mean, but at the end of the day, though, that ain't his money. Okay, I do gotta point this out again. Even though that is, I mean, look at this. Look at how he treated his ex. He wouldn't even get $100. Okay, I'm just saying, bro.
That's different, dog. That's different, man. Taylor Swift is a.
But here's the thing, though. Okay, but you do gotta realize, but when you get married like that, though, you have prenups, man. That ain't his money.
True.
Just saying.
He's
gonna be Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce still. I just think that financially, I hope in heart of hearts like that I really would love to have Travis Kelce back.
I could see something like a 1 year, $8 to $10 million deal up to 13, 14 incentive.
Hey, look, the way Clark was talking, he like, yo, we won him.
They say his league is running like his contract is like average is like $10 million right now a year. he's getting 17. And
Well,
so that's where they're like,
well, he's a free agent, so like I said, they'll probably do 1 year, 10 million up to 12, 13. I think he's gonna.
he won't ever play nowhere else.
Yeah, he's not going to.
No, they-
You're not going to see him on the Rams next year and be like, "Yeah, I want to play for Matthew Stafford."
Broncos.
Yeah,
Smith, Jamal Charles.
Like, he ain't going to Cleveland and be like, "Yeah, I want to play for hometown."
His hometown. Get out of here.
He's gonna stay. If it ain't Kansas City, he's gonna retire. So
it's Casey or bust.
yeah. So I think he's gonna come back and he's gonna work with Clark and them and be like, look, because I think he understands too. Like, we gotta get some playmakers up in there too.
Yeah.
We got to get some guys on the offense and defensive side. If we got to go sign Brees Hall, hey, I'll take the pay cut. I think they got to work out the deal with Patrick Mahomes. They got to get his cap number down because he's making $76 million next year.
Trey.
That's a lot of money.
They keep pushing it back, bro. They keep pushing it back.
So I think they're gonna restructure. They're gonna work out a new deal. I don't think they restructure. I think they work out a new deal. And Pratt has already said, like, man, I make enough money off the field. I'm not tripping about my contract. But he is very good about, like, look, I do like setting the market for other quarterbacks to get paid. So he's always in that wheel, like walking that thin line of pushing the market up so other guys can get paid too. So he's always mindful of that too. So they'll have to meet in the middle somewhere in that. But I do think the guys are going to take some cuts, and then we're going to cut some players. Jawan Taylor, his ass is about
Gone.
Mike Dana,
violation.
Yeah, Mike Dana's gone. Who else? Drew Tranquil, up out of here. He's gone.
Oh no,
Drew's gone.
Drew's gone.
I like Drew gone. We need more athleticism.
Yeah.
We need more athleticism.
He's getting older and slower. We need younger and faster.
So yeah, we love you, Drew. Love you for that first year. That first year, you was wonderful.
I love you.
Fire.
Hey,
I always wanted Drew Tranquil, bro.
Now, Red Kingdom. I
hear you, Red Kingdom, but
yeah,
it's not. I'm telling you, he's coming back.
Like me and Chris have been consistent that we think he should leave. Like, literally, but you got to take into account what's been recently happening around the organization, and just like it makes perfect sense for him to come back and the Chiefs to make it work at least one more year. And I'm it is what it is. Because I mean, look, when you're the guy in Kansas City, Lord, I mean, obviously Patrick Mahomes he's overtaking that throne, but like, you're the guy, and longest tenured, and you're the guy, like, it's kind of hard for you to just walk away. Like, that's been your boo thing for a hot minute. Seen a lot of success. You just don't walk away from each other. You just kind of you got to have that last dance.
Yeah. Travis is coming back home one year. I'm already convinced. I'd be surprised if he doesn't come now.
Yeah, when I seen that first interview, especially with Tony Gonzalez, I was like, oh man, he's done.
Yeah.
And how he acted on the field, he really took in, and just how he acted, dude. And then when I seen them bring Eric Bieniemy back, and he was like, I can't wait to see him back in the building. Look, hold on a second. I know you might go there and watch the game, go down there, shake his hand, but you can't wait to see him with you on the field in the lock. That's what that is, bro. You're coming back. You're gonna find some way. Like, you want, and then those little cryptic tweets from Hill, bro. I got a weird feeling they're gonna try to bring the game back, man.
Hey, but think about it. When you see cats get older in their career, in the back end, still, they can still perform. They need certain sparks to help get them, to motivate them when the season.
Yeah.
And like you said, Oh, I can't wait to see EB. That was that smart. He's like, shit, ain't no way I can sit this season out. My man be back in the building. Patrick gonna make sure he there week 1 because Patrick gonna be there week 1. I don't care.
Yeah, I think he might. I think he might miss week 1, but he'll be ready to go week 2.
I agree with you, Mark. I was just about to say that announcement after the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Because I think Travis is cognitive enough to understand, like, hey, let me not take the attention away from the Super Bowl, and
I wouldn't be surprised if it was that Monday.
Yeah, he's gonna take in his own that he's collecting and getting his own momentum. He'll take up his own fame for that.
Because I think that they wanted to get it. I think he's mindful that look, March is free agency, like the second, third week of free agency. That's when it starts.
Oh wait, he'll announce it way before free agency.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna announce it before then, so they can get the ball rolling. The agents can. I mean, his agents probably are talking right now, but you know what I'm saying. They get the ball rolling and get that thing signed, sealed, delivered. Let's go. Let's get it rolling.
Mm-hmm.
He make the announcement. I'm coming back, baby. Do it on new height. You know how he's gonna do it. I signed one more deal, baby. We made it happen. Let's get it done, man. Pat. Eric Bieniemy.
It sounds like an MTV shout out moment.
You know how he do it.
Yeah.
He announces everything on New Heights, which is smart. You know what I'm saying? That's his platform. Makes money off of it. People can be looking at for it, So
it gets the views.
All right, man. Let's talk about free agency, man, because this is going to be a big free agency market. And I think free agency is going to tell you which direction the Chiefs will go in the draft, especially with the 9th pick coming up. And we haven't picked this high in the draft in so long. Last time we picked this high is Eric Fisher. So we had the number 1 overall pick. So this is going to be an important draft, but I think this is an important free agency. And I think that who they bring in, who they sign is going to tell us a lot. Do they go after the top market running back like a Breece Hall or a Travis Etienne? Or do they, maybe the tier 2 running back like a Rico Dowdle or Tyler Algier or somebody like in that mode? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they get one of those guys and then get somebody later in the draft, you know what I'm saying, to pair with Rashard Smith and have a little 3-headed monster to just go out there and play. Or they just get a running back to pair with Rashard Smith or to think that he's going to take that step forward. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the running back position. They can't like kick their feet up and just be like whatever with the running back position. They have to get a guy. They have to get a guy that's respectful, that defenses know if this dude gets the ball and he gets a slither of a hole, he's taking it to the house. Because I think that's one of the issues of our offense is that nobody respects the run. I all love and respect the Kareem Hunt and short yardage. He was one of the best, but we knew that he was not going to take it no further than 3 to 4 yards. And Rashard Smith, they didn't use him enough to at least allow him to get comfortable to, run the football, to possibly get, a carry or two past 30, 20, 30, 40 yards, or maybe hit his head on the goalpost and score a touchdown. So I think they got to go get a guy. And if it's in the free agency, I'm all for it. If it's in the draft, I'm all for it. And then on the defensive side, are they going to go get some defensive linemen to help out with this pass rush? Maybe they go holler at a Jalen Phillips. There was word that they was going to trade for Bafa Mayo from Seattle. And so maybe they go get him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they say, you free agent, let's bring him in. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they trade for somebody. Maybe they trade for somebody. They go get some picks from Trent McDuffie and go get somebody. You know what I'm saying? Use those picks to go get somebody. So it's going to be interesting to see what free agency brings. So what are your thoughts on free agency, JB?
Man. Well, before the trade deadline, I think kind of spoke to us a little bit too. It kind of gives you a little bit of idea of what they might do, I think, in my opinion. Because we all know they could have snatched up Breece Hall. But this draft they're going into with only 6 picks. It's the least amount they've had with Brett Veach and I
Yeah.
think the Andy Reid regime.
Mhm.
That right there, I think in their head, not trading for Brees Hall was a very smart business move. I mean, it was kind of like, hey, we got to get by with what we got, and if we can't make it, we're gonna have to move on next year. I think this was kind of already set forth earlier in the season than what
Right.
people really realized. You know what I mean? Like Brees Hall, he might have been worth a third, but to be worth a third and have to re-sign him this year and possibly lose him and not make the Super Bowl, come on, bro, that's not worth it to the Chiefs. We got to build. I personally would love Kyle Pitts, man. Kyle Pitts is I would love Kyle Pitts. I was a big advocate from last off season. Um, I would be happy with the Rico Dowd too, bro. To be honest with you, I think though that like with like maybe um maybe even like a likely like if we could get a likely, I think that we should attack like a running back like you said in the draft. Um, just because we need that youth, I think it's. I, I know that there's other teams that possibly, dude. I mean, we could get that Jeremiah Love pick. He could. I think if that, I mean, obviously, I think if he's there, man, they gotta snatch that. That's something
I
that's
hear you.
another kind of character. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Like,
I hear you.
I
I'm
mean,
not
to
mad
have
at it.
that back there with Mahomes,
Yeah, yeah.
bro, bro, that's like your own Jameer Gibbs. You know, somebody that can
Mhm.
run the ball and he can receive the ball. He's fast as lightning. I just think that it's just I don't know with Eric Bieniemy,
I hear you.
that's a great tandem.
Yeah. No
You
doubt.
know,
No doubt. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, man, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But Mara tell you, if Ruben Bain is there, we take Ruben Bain. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
hey,
but I
I'm
don't
not
think
mad at it.
he's gonna be there. I don't think he's gonna be there, man.
I don't think he's gonna be there either. Well, I'll say this. The combine is gonna be interesting for him if he does the combine.
Yeah, but
Why you
it's
say that?
Because there's already knocks on his arm length.
yeah,
They already call them.
he got Alex.
They already call them T-Rex arms.
Yeah,
But T-Rex arms get busy. You know what I'm saying? He plays like T-Rex too, because he go out, he gets after the quarterback. Um, but I can see them kind of. I can see them pushing up a David Bailey, which I love David Bailey from Texas Tech. And I guess there's a lot of noise around Arvell Reese from Ohio State. They like him too. He's an off-ball linebacker who they looking at him like a Michael Parsons type. Um, I just think the combine is going to be interesting to see what happens with Ruben Bain. I think the tape shows what he can do. I think that at the end of the day, you see the tape. All
that's what
this
I'm saying.
them playing in shorts and t-shirts, that don't tell me nothing. Like, yeah, it shows the athleticism of some of these guys, but once you put the pads
Right.
on, that's the story. That's what
Yeah.
they playing. They're playing pads. They're not running in straight lines. Like, that's why the cone drills are more important than the 40 time. Now, yes, would you
Right.
like your wide receiver and your running backs to at least run at least a 4-4? Yeah, of course. You want to show that they got a little juice, but that don't mean they run a 4-4 on the field.
Right.
That don't mean they run a
Right.
4-3 on the field. So
Right. I
when
mean,
the
shoot, you
pads
look
come
at
in,
Xavier Worthy's whole deal. I mean, he lost weight just so he could make that speed.
yeah,
You know,
and you prepare for those 40 times. Like you said, JB, you got to lose weight. They run, they practice how they run for the
yeah,
combine, and then they got to bulk up to get ready for the season because you know what I'm saying, you was getting ready for the combine. So, and then pro days and all that stuff. So, like I said, if Bain is there, I'm taking Bain over everything. But if neither one of the pass rushers are there, if Bain's not there, Bailey's not there, I'm in the wheelhouse of look, man. We got to talk about JSN, and I'm with you, Mar. I'm not mad at Ohio State, Carnell Tate. But I think Makai Lemon has won me over, dog. I think Makai Lemon has run me over, dog. I see JSN and Makai Lemon, dog. I see it. I see the vision. And I think Andy would love Makai Lemon.
Hey, I'm not opposed to even them going to get a wide receiver because, like I said earlier, we still got question marks on our dudes in the wide receiver room.
And we really Rasheed Rice. We don't even know we're gonna be on the team.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like we got question marks in our wide receiver room. So I'm not opposed to that. I just think it would be naive or Chiefs Kingdom to not recognize that there's question marks on the wide receiver room, even though there's a lot of optimism and promise in that wide receiver room. But it ain't happening.
Yeah, I hear you. And I know, and look, I know we're not supposed to take this position at 9. But you can sell me on Caleb Downs. You really can. You can sell me on Caleb Downs. You really can. If we're going to lose Trent McDuffie and you want to not have Connors in the slot, I'll tell you somebody who can play in the slot. Generational talent.
I take Downs at 9.
Caleb Downs. He'll be the best safety and shout out to the Honey Badger. But he'd be the best safety we've had since Eric Berry.
That's a high praise.
Shout out.
Hands down. He would be the best safety we've had. And I know people look at safety and it don't matter, but it matters when y'all watching 27 getting burnt.
Looking like toast. Hey, man. I mean,
and Spags with Caleb Downs, you saw what he did with the Honey Badger, right? Like,
and he got the best out of Justin Reid. Let's not front on that.
Him too. Like Caleb Downs, he would have blitzing.
He have an air read on his hand.
Deep safety in the box.
He have an air read on his hand.
You can sell me on Caleb Downs. You really could. I would not be mad at all. And look, Jeremiah Love, I love Jeremiah Love. I know a lot of people like, I ain't taking running back at 9, blah, blah, blah. Look, I wouldn't be mad at Jeremiah Love because at least you're getting the best running back in this draft. Absolutely. So I'm not mad at that. But I will say this. I wouldn't be mad at his duo partner that he ran with at Notre Dame, Jadarian Price, in like the 3rd round. Because he's just as good. And he has less carries on his body.
Let's trade on the tires.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
I think he's a baller.
No, he definitely could run.
If Jadarian Price was on a different team, he'd be right there with Love. I think he'd be a 1st-round pick. I just think he don't have enough carries, and he ran with Love. That's like,
Well, I mean, let's see what he does at the combine. He might have a Jahmyr Gibbs type rise.
Exactly.
So
he might rise up.
I mean,
look, he's there at 40. Don't take him.
But here's the crazy thing. I mean, obviously, we kind of spoke about it with the Chiefs never being in this position for the last 9, 10 years. Especially right here at 9, there's so many damn options that it can go based off of obviously whatever you do in free agency. And here's the biggest thing. I know they got some money to move, and I get that. But I don't want to be like, don't be dead or stagnant in free agency. Like don't be bringing in these stinking old heads clinging on, trying to, man.
I don't think Brett Veach ain't gonna do that. One thing Brett Veach ain't gonna do.
Don't be stagnant and bringing in some old head trying to cling on for the last. Man, I might see if I can get me the last chance at a ring with the Chief. I don't want all that shit.
I mean, Travion Henderson want to come over. He got defensive end number 2. Ain't man in it, you know what I'm saying? When we play the Bengals this year,
hey,
I'm just saying
that had
at a good price. I'm not. I ain't breaking the bank for this.
He can trade Henderson and have to be a real team friendly ass thing.
He ain't taking that because he was already mad at Cincinnati. He better be a Cowboy next year, probably.
Yeah, he wants to get paid.
Yeah, he's gonna get paid. This is the last contract he's ever gonna get. So
yeah.
But yeah, man. Like I said, at that 9 spot, you could sell me. Like Ruben Bain is my number 1. If they take Bailey, I'm cool with Bailey. Now I would be surprised at Bailey because Bailey's not the type of defensive end that Spags likes. He likes the bigger type defensive ends. I've been watching a little tape on Keldrick Folk, and I'm kind of coming around to Keldrick Folk. I just think Auburn used him kind of weird.
Kind of funky.
I think upside wise, like I wouldn't be surprised. Upside wise, Keldrick Folk might be better than all of them.
That's a bold take, bro.
He might be. I know that the production doesn't show that, but dude set the edge like crazy. Like his get off is nuts.
Yeah.
Like every time the ball was snapped, he was there. He's got that, he got to work on his moves a little bit, but it's not George Karlaftis type. Like he's a way better athlete than George Karlaftis.
I was about to say where you going with this. We already got a problem with guys ain't got no moves around.
No, he's a way better athlete than George Karlaftis. I'll tell you that right now. He is levels above George Karlaftis. I know I saw your face, Mar.
No, because I was like, hold on.
But he is a raw product, Pauls. A raw product when it comes to defensive end.
Shit.
Ruben Bain is probably the more put together product, and so I would put him over Keldrick Folk. And I can see why people wouldn't want Keldrick Folk because, like I said, the production was there. Only had 2 sacks. He had 7.5 the year before, only had 2 this year. But Auburn wasn't really that good anyway. So
come on, it's Auburn, man.
Exactly, they ain't been good since Cam Newton.
Been a minute.
and sidebar, NCAA, y'all should be ashamed of yourself not having Cam Newton on the first ballot of the Hall of Fame. Cam Newton was one of the greatest college players we've ever seen.
Yeah, he was good.
That Auburn team was terrible around him.
Yeah,
you can't name that one offensive player outside of Cam Newton on that team.
And he beat Alabama in Alabama. We talking about prime Nick Saban, Alabama. Come on, bro. And one
monster.
Yeah. And we talking about prime Chip Kelly, Oregon, over there with LaMichael James and all them cats. Fast as lightning. Come on,
I'm just this Cam Newton disrespect gotta stop.
Yeah,
you gotta stop it. Y'all gotta chill on Cam, though.
Even
when he was a pro. Like, I know y'all like, oh, he didn't win he didn't jump on the ball in the Super Bowl. When it like 4th and 20?
It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Y'all would have just praised him. Oh, he jumped on the ball. It's 4th and 20. Like,
separated my shoulder for 4th and 20.
So, but that was not to get off on a tangent, but I'm just saying, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. But yeah, that 9th pick is going to be interesting to see. And like I said, free agency is going to tell us everything that we need to know.
And
Chiefs Kingdom, before you go, Mark, Chiefs Kingdom, no, we cannot fix everything in one off season.
Not in one.
It's going to take a couple of seasons.
You right on that, but I will say this. Of course, obviously, hand in hand free agency before draft, and it kind of really dictates. We know that.
Yeah, it does.
If they get Brees Hall,
their heads are gonna explode.
No, but I'm saying we might have to pass on Jeremiah Love.
Oh, if we get Brees Hall, there's no sense of getting Jeremiah Love.
And I'm talking about we at that point, you picking the best athlete at that position, and I'm okay with that.
That's what I'm saying. That's BPA right there.
Hey, that's easy money. That's playing with house money.
And I can see Andy right now. Makai Lemon, let's go.
Hey, hey, he said, I see JSN in, bro.
I'm just saying. Go watch the highlights when you get done with this. Go watch the tape.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Fix the wide receiver alignment towards the break.
Well, I keep hearing fix the lineman, but my
toilet's the break room. God, wait.
like I didn't have no problem with the lineman play this year. The cats just ran into injuries. You know what I'm saying?
Offensive lineman? No, I'm not worried about it. From left tackle to right guard, we're fine. We're good. It's just getting that right tackle fixed. And I'm cool with if they go in this season and say, hey, Jalen Moore or Esapole, y'all gonna battle it out for the right side. And they bring somebody in maybe in the draft or maybe in free agency. I don't know. I'm cool with that.
Nah, they keep. I think they definitely bring Parlay back because I thought he did pretty solid.
He played pretty well at left tackle.
Yeah, I thought he was solid. So obviously he could be a swing tackle in case of emergency. Somebody, because I mean, obviously it's shown that we need it because it's been happening for like the last couple of years. We're gonna need some of these swing tackles and guards. So I mean,
from Justin Simmons when he's healthy, he looks like all pro. He looks like an all pro, like a perennial all pro.
Hey, like Patrick ain't even worried about the backside, dog.
He's like an all pro. Kingsley, he got better and better as the season went on.
He did.
Creed Humphrey's the best center in the league.
No debate.
Trey Smith is one of the better right guards in the league.
When he said,
especially in the run game.
Yeah,
he's getting better at pass pro too. Just fixing that right side.
Yeah,
and I think our offensive line is fine. I'm not worried. I know a lot of people. The offensive line, no, the offensive line when healthy is fine.
Yeah,
it was light years better than what it was the year before.
Oh man, especially with Simmons, dude.
Yeah, Simmons is a beast, and they let that dude drop to us. Thank you, Eagles.
Hey, I feel good about having that Josh Simmons hype train we had before training camp. You should have bought your tickets, my suckers. They expensive now, like Bitcoin. You should have got in at the ground floor. Too late now, because I'm telling you, and this is really you saw the production in the offense when the offensive line started getting banged up, and you saw Patrick's production go down. I'm trying to tell you, man, when healthy, we got the best O-line in the league with the best quarterback in the league. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, should have bought the tickets to the hype train. They ain't too expensive now.
Yeah, for sure. So I think the offensive line is full. We just got to fix that defensive line. That's what we got. That defensive line needs to get fixed. That's what needs to get fixed.
Absolutely.
Add some more playmakers to that secondary. I like Noah Williams. I think Noah Williams, he was coming out of college. He was a playmaker. He was a ball hawk. I remember him at UNLV out here when he was playing for UNLV. He was always getting the ball. So, and he did the same thing in Cal. So, year 2 of Noah Williams, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I think he was a beast. Christian Fulton played better down the stretch. I think he got healthy finally, and I think he started playing better. So we'll see what happens with Christian Fulton next year.
You gotta earn that money, dog.
He does. And then, like I said, we'll see what happens with Trent. If they trade Trent and try to get some picks for Trent to add to, to get some more players, I'm not mad at it.
Bound. That boy is Dallas bound.
Dallas or the Rams.
Dallas bound. Rams bound. Who else needs?
Maybe even the 49ers.
Yeah, I know one
they
thing.
like taking that TV.
NFC. They definitely send them to the NFC.
Sorry, Joe. You're late. We already talked about them.
Yeah. Hey, yo, that's crazy. Hey.
It made me look like a genius all season while the BS left tackle went AWOL half the season. It don't matter. When he came back, he looked like a beast, and then he got hurt because Kareem Hunt.
You got to understand, Joe, that's our future, bro. He's protecting our highly paid investment at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Like 10 years. All right?
You saw what happened when he left.
He about to usher in Wyco. All right? All right?
I like the safety out of Seattle. He's a baller. I know you was pressing for him. No, thank you. No, thank you. What? You don't want him on the team no more? Is what you saying?
He still ain't happy about it.
Get over yourself, Joe. Get over yourself. When he's an All-Pro next year, I'll make a bet. I bet he make All-Pro next year, Joe. Make a bet. What you want?
Oh, you know what he want? He want that Johnny Walker Blue.
You want some Johnny Walker Blue?
Yeah.
I will send you some Johnny Walker Blue.
Yeah. Hey.
F plus pick. Oh, you smoking crack.
Whoa. Wait, that's why he been away, because you called it was you that called him the crackhead. It couldn't have been me.
I'm not calling him no crackhead. I said he's smoking crack right now for this situation right here. He said he's a crackhead.
Hey, you know what? I double down on it. If he doesn't make All-Pro, I'll send you a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue. So that's 2 for 1.
That's 2 for 1 right there. Arrowhead Chief Podcast and Joe got a deal.
Virtual shake.
Clip it. Clip that.
Yeah, virtual shake. There you go. All right. Yeah, you make sure you send that at him. All right. But that's if.
But we gotta work out what we gonna get.
Yeah.
Now, just send me the price of Johnny Walker Blue, how much it costs. Just send me the cash, because I can use that for weed money. I mean, I'm just saying, it's the equivalent. So, you know.
So, but yeah, man. I wanted to get y'all opinion on this before JB gets up out of here. So they reported today that Bill Belichick is not going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yep.
My man Bill Polian went in there and said, "Hell no,
hell no."
Spygate, Deflategate, all the gates. We closing the gate on first ballot Hall of Fame.
Gates barbecue, all that.
Yeah, all of it. We closing the gate on first ballot.
Not on my watch, buddy. Hey, that's what
Mac
said, man. He said, "Not on my watch, buddy."
As he should. I don't know about that, Mark. Man.
I don't know, bro. Like
I don't know. I think he should be first ballot. Man, he's held as one of the greatest of all time, man.
I mean,
hey, look.
Yes, I know the years didn't look good without Tom Brady. But
y'all really think he the only coach that was doing some old shady cheating shit?
No, he's the one that got caught.
No, definitely not.
Exactly.
And the reason why he got caught was because Eric Mangini, he said, "You better not do that shit to me." And Bill Belichick said,
"Oh my
beer." Did it to him, and he said, "Oh no, he been doing this for years."
Yeah, he knew the secrets. He knew what to look for.
He was doing this for years.
That's why Eric
St. Louis Rams Super Bowl
has no job.
He said, "That's why Mangini ain't got no job." That man,
yeah, that's ridiculous.
Blackballing.
My man Bill Polian, we know Bill. He kind of salty because the Patriots used to beat the Colts a lot.
Oh, he's whooped their ass.
Oh man, I think Kraft had something to do with that too. I think.
Yeah, and you might be right. Because Kraft and him are not seeing eye to eye right now. So, but I think it was
they haven't seen eye to eye for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, after the whole Deflategate situation, and yeah.
Hey.
Well, see, that's why I look at like I give him his respect on what he did with Brady. 10 Super Bowls, but we got to look at like I look at like what he's done before and after, and like I put up like Andy Reid's resume versus his.
Yeah,
and I think Bill should have been a first-time ballot, all-time ballot. I mean, no question about it.
I mean, I think he got the best out of every teams that outside of the last few years, and before that, yes, he was about to get fired before Tom Brady took over. But the discussion about great coaches, you name me a great coach that didn't have a great quarterback. Like, Bill Walsh had Joe Montana. Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Even Lombardi had like 10 years of just great players. They just played because they didn't have a salary cap and free agency. He could just keep the same players on his squad every year.
Steelers, same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like the continuity on the team was just so great. They couldn't beat those teams. So, you know what I'm saying? You name and I think Lombardi had Bart Starr. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys have great quarterbacks on their team that won multiple Super Bowls. So I think Bill should get in. I'm sorry. Bill, say what you want.
I mean, dude, he's got what? 6 of them with the Patriots. He made the playoffs once without him, and then he's got 2 as a defensive coordinator for the Giants. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
man.
so here's my question. If it was so egregious what the Patriots had ever done, why did they never strip none of them titles? If it was so
That
egregious?
that's been my thing. I mean, they did it to what's his face. I don't know, man. I think I heard the same thing. It would have been done to the New York Yankees as well.
Well, because my thing was Deflategate was the year that they won the Super Bowl, 2014. So if that's the case,
You even got Patrick Mahomes on Twitter talking about.
so my thing is, if that's the case, then strip them titles. So my thing is, you're trying to paint a picture about Belichick and media, and for the most part, I think we all kind of fell for it. But now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm like, it's so egregious, strip the titles. Because if you, especially with the NFL, they always talk about protect the shield, the integrity of it. If that's so egregious and such a tarnish on the integrity of the shield, you can take them chips, but they never did it. Almost similar to, not to bring up the Astros, they situation. If it's so egregious, take the chip. But in the end, not a first ballot Hall of Famer. This man got 6 Super Bowls as a head coach. 6. Like, he's literally done something that probably might not ever get eclipsed. I mean, that's gonna be tough to do what he did as a head coach in the span that he did in 20 years. 6 Super Bowls.
Then he what do you call it? Crafted the defense in the league. What is so now with the dime and bracketing players.
But Brian Belichick, he underachieved a lot. He had one of the greatest defenses of all time. Let's not go there. Like that 2000 Racing defense is like.
And if you're really being honest, Brian Belichick was a great OC.
Yeah.
Not so much.
And them offenses were terrible, man.
Yeah.
Outside of that 1 year
running game.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not bringing up Brian Belichick.
Oh, and then you got that defense, that 2000 Ravens defense. If you
That's what I'm saying. That 2000
with Jamal Lewis, that ran
Jamal Lewis running 500 back-to-back games.
As a rookie, was
2 games back-to-back, 500 yards.
500 yards in one game. He did 1,500 yards in 4 games.
Like, come on, man. Like that 2000 Ravens defense was giving up like 9 points a game. Shannon Sharp was their best offensive weapon outside of Jamal.
All field goals, bro. And that's all they're giving up.
He was their best receiver.
Field goals.
Like, come on, bro. Nah, I don't know, man. I was, when that came across my feed that he didn't get in the first ballot, I was like, whoa, then what the hell you got to do to be first ballot?
I was like, that media member. Before they said the Bill Polian and stuff, I said the media just hated him because his press conferences was.
Yeah, man. Look,
you know how the media members are, dog. They're sensitive, man.
But that's why you got to change the process, man.
I agree.
No disrespect to our journalists, and we have some that come on our show.
Shout out to Ed.
Yeah, shout out to Ed, and I'm not dissing them. What I'm saying is when it comes to the Hall of Fame, and you're talking
one before Ed, Joe. Go ahead.
And you're talking about like when you're immortal, you're in there forever about football. I just think the best people to vote on football is those that played it. That's just my opinion, and I know there's been, your reporters has been reporting and covering the sport for forever. And I'm not trying to silence them. That's not what I'm doing. All I'm saying is when it's something important as the Hall of Fame, like Deion said, hey man, I'm looking at some of these people in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, how'd you get in here? You know what I'm saying? If I got some of the greats looking at some of the other people in the Hall of Fame, like, how I played against you. What are you doing in here? Like you shouldn't be in here. Like those voices need to be heard to be cast those votes. Just my opinion. So
yeah. It's gonna be an uproar. I know players are already speaking out that Bill Belichick not getting in. So
Patrick said something. Oh yeah, they definitely about to get the blues, dog.
Oh yeah, this is gonna bring up some controversy for real.
First topic.
Yeah.
Travesty.
Yeah, but we'll bring back we need to make an edit how many times he talked down on Bill Belichick.
Crazy, bro.
I think the only person that's gonna agree with this is Skip Bayless.
This is
He's always said that Bill Belichick is overrated.
Well, that it gets in them clips, man. It gets in them.
He's always been. Tom Brady is like his Lord and Savior. So
ruin the relationship over Tom Brady, bro.
Yeah.
He definitely gonna rap.
Get his show over Tom Brady. So
yeah.
Well, JB, man, appreciate you coming on the show, dog, man,
No problem.
giving us your insight, man, your thoughts on the Chiefs, man. Definitely gonna bring you back on, man, another time, man. Once the off season gets to kicking, man, get your opinions on the moves that the Chiefs made.
Yes, sir.
That'd be awesome. I appreciate it, man.
Tell everybody where they can follow you at, where they can, subscribe to your channel and all that good stuff.
We're on YouTube, man. Not Move Podcast, Twitter, at Not Move Podcast. The handle's actually Not Move Pod. We're on Spotify, YouTube, or not YouTube, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, anywhere and everywhere, pretty much. I mean, we're on all avenues. TikTok is where we spend majority of our time, but we're everywhere.
For sure, man. Well, definitely, man. Definitely gonna get you back on here, man. But I appreciate you coming on, man. You have a good one, dog.
Not a problem. You do the same, man. Appreciate you, Mark. Appreciate you guys having me on.
Appreciate it, baby.
All right, man. Another one in the books, dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Hey, man.
Joe, you a damn fool.
Yeah, Joe crazy. Hey, man. Hey, he said y'all hopped up on that blue joint. Hey, man. Hey, he better be, because he went down to Chapel Hill on them old Carolina boys. You better be careful about that little tenderoni around them old little co-ed boy.
No comment.
Hey, Bill gonna be raising a baby that ain't here.
No, he not. He gonna get rid of her.
Nah, no cap. Hey, he gonna treat him just like he used to run the Pacers. Yep, I'm
Cut.
You and you. Cut.
Blue too. Anyway.
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Hey, I'm trying to take it, dog. Hey, smooth criminals down there in Chapel Hill. You go down to Franklin Street if you want to with your little young tenderoni. Jordan get scooped up. Trying to tell you. You know what I mean?
All right.
Dog snatcher. Oh.
You're a damn fool. I don't make. Why you bringing them Megan?
Hey, I'm just saying. Anyway, bro. Interesting offseason. It feels weird, man. Obviously, I'm wearing my Super Bowl 54 t-shirt with the Lombardi on it, and it feels obviously weird that Super Bowl is in 2 weeks, and obviously y'all boys ain't playing for it. But it is what it is. It feels different. Yeah, I'm gonna be making sure I'm working anyway, so I'll probably catch the journal replay. Yeah, I'm football now, so I'm zoned in the off season. Oh, right. Kind of.
Yeah, man.
You
got to switch that mode now to off season. Got one more game left, and then it's full steam ahead, dog. We got the combine. We got the Senior Bowl this week, East West Shrine Bowl, Senior Bowl.
Yeah,
this week. So get to see some of the players that have possibly can rise their stock up in the draft this week, and then
see who shine.
Got the Super Bowl, and then we got everybody looking forward to the combine. Get to see people's 40 times and shuttle runs and all that stuff, and maybe some guys emerge from there. Maybe some stocks drop too. Then you got pro days, and then you got free agency. So, it's gonna be interesting. And then we got the draft in April. So this is gonna be one of the more interesting drafts to go into, like I said, because we pick so early now. So usually we're sitting back waiting, twiddling our thumbs, waiting for that 31, 32, usually 32 pick.
See what falls to us.
And see what happens, man. See how the board falls, man. And see what Brett Veach cooks up this offseason, man.
Trying to tell you.
Hey Joe, how about this? What if Brett Veach get Caleb Downs? Huh? Would you like that instead? Huh? How about that, Joe?
Hey yo, see, Joe really gotta relax, bro. See, he does it to himself.
Stop.
Does that to himself.
Stop, Joe.
He does that to himself.
You keep it up. If you win your bet, you getting Paul Masson.
Hey, he does it to himself.
I agree, and I told earlier you should have heard me earlier. I said I would be down for Downs, no pun intended.
Oh no, all pun intended at this point. Are we all good? Down for Downs. That sounds good. Hey, put a hashtag in front of that. We might make that thing
hashtag Downs for Down.
Yeah. Hey, that's the joy of so much that can go down between free agency and that draft day when the Chiefs are on the clock. To be honest, I wouldn't even be mad if he gets aggressive and tries to move up.
I don't think you should do that. You only got 6 picks.
I mean, if he compensation when it comes to stuff,
maybe, but you only got 6 picks. Yeah, they'd be wasting picks unless she's just getting premium of the premium.
Yeah, well, I mean, McDuffie probably bring him at least 2 picks minimum.
We'll see.
It's 8.
I've learned to not expect high picks for certain players, man. We be thinking these dudes is about to garner by 3 first-round picks and the first round and third, and like a third and the 6th. It's like, damn.
I hear that.
But I do think that McDuffie can get garner a late first-round pick because I think he's going to be better than any corner that the 49ers, the Rams, or any other team that needs a corner. He will be better than whatever they got in the first round.
Oh, the Cowboys are sitting right there. Damn cornerback needy. They absolutely need a cornerback. They saw their defense.
Move down and get Sadiq. I don't know about that one.
I mean, if you're moving down, obviously that comes with collecting more picks. I have no problem. If you're talking about Sadiq and okay, so let me ask you this, Nancy. Where would you take Sadiq in? Obviously, I think he's first round. What part of it though? 20s?
Who?
Late teens? Sadiq?
Yeah, I think he's in that 12 to 20 range.
12 to 25?
No, I think he gets in that 12 to 20, especially if he runs like a 4.4, 4.5.
If he runs a 4.3, you might as well forget about that.
I don't think he runs 4.3. I don't know. Maybe he will, but I don't
know. You don't think it's possible the way that super athlete he is?
No, he's an athlete. Like I said, if he does, that would be great. But he ain't got to run that. I think if he runs a 4.5, I think he's
already locked.
He's locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, 15, 20 range. I agree. Around that range.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
But I'm not taking him at 9. I'm sorry. I'm taking one wide receiver before I take him. I'm taking 3 wide receivers that are projected. Makai, Tate, or Jordan Tyson.
And you're sold on Tyson.
The only thing about Tyson is injuries. That's it. He gets hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's the last thing we need there.
I know. But he's in and out of the lineup a lot. But outside of that, when he plays, dude's a baller.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. But we don't need no joker that ain't gonna be available because we got it.
He's not my first choice.
Yeah, I know that.
No Chris Bell in the second. I like Chris Bell. He's cool. You know who I do like? I like Omar Cooper from Indiana.
He just declared.
I like Omar Cooper too.
Just declared.
I like Charlie Becker too.
Omar Cooper just declared. I
like Strat. Strat. He kind of disappointed me in the national championship game, but I like Strat.
Hey, the moment my man Omar Cooper put that little toe down in that Penn State game.
Yeah, I like Omar Cooper.
And
I like CJ Daniels from Miami too. I like him.
That was nasty, bro.
You talking about the running back, Joe? I like him too. I like the running back from Miami, Fletcher.
I think he already said he's coming back.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, he was
225. That's a big dude right there.
Fletcher Jr. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. If I remember correctly, I think he already said he was coming back. But yeah,
Fletcher is a dog. That's all right. Let me just get out my hottie next year.
Hey man, hey.
I'm just playing. We shouldn't be trying to get him on Hardy because we should have a good ass running back this season, next season.
If we get him, if we get him out Hardy, that means that we didn't do what the Chiefs didn't do what they were supposed to do.
That means they signed Gainwell.
Hey man, who I actually don't hate as a passing receiving running back. Obviously, all the plays he made.
But I think that we already got that.
Yes, in Brashard.
I think that's redundant. Why would you get the older guy who can do the same thing as the young kid that you drafted?
Because he might pick up the offense quicker.
Can we get a young dude a chance?
You know me. I'm with you, dog.
I was listening to the radio the other day. They was talking about cutting him already.
Yeah, how? You're like,
you gonna cut Rashard Smith already?
I mean, he is a 7th rounder, so it does.
I hear you, but damn. I think that had more to do with he only played the position 1 year. But shit, you saw what he did with that 1 year? 13 yards.
I mean, like you said,
Smallwood. I don't know where he played years.
He converted. Like he's a converted wide receiver. So why not tailor some of your game plan with him towards more receiving things anyway? I mean, that's what some of the things that baffled me when Andy this year when it comes to the play calling is,
MML football just got a poll out and got who's the worst head coach in 2026. And they got Andy Reid on this.
I mean, I don't. Would you really debate it?
But I'm not voting on it.
I mean, if we're talking about just based on that year, I mean, obviously he's not the worst. If we're talking about overall career, he don't belong in that list. If we're just talking about just based off of that year.
Yeah, Pete Carroll was the worst head coach.
Oh, without a doubt. That's why he ain't got no job.
Carroll was the worst.
Hey, man, I laughed when they hired him. I was like, it's crazy. But I just thought the roster just wasn't good either. Because if you really looked at their schedule, this shit was kind of easy up front, and they just couldn't even manage that. So I was like, yeah, that's Pete. With Chip Kelly as your OC.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man. The moment they said Chip Kelly, I said, Chip Kelly? Oh, yeah, that ain't gonna work.
He is a college coach.
They been spitting.
Ain't he at Northwestern now?
All I know is he's still collecting checks. And he's still gonna get another.
Hey man, shut up, Joe. I thought they was gonna be better this year.
Damn. They said the Jets reached out to John Gruden. He said, "Nah, I'm good."
For the OC job?
No.
They cleaning the house over there. They didn't fire the OC.
Yeah, they say he wasn't interested in being the OC. He's like, no. But I mean,
I had the Panthers too, and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
If John Gruden coming back to the NFL, he's trying to come back as a head coach. I don't even know.
That is not going to happen. He had a better chance of being a Division III head coach.
Yeah. I mean,
it is what it is.
Hey.
Southwestern Missouri.
Hey, better pick
that. Go change that program, John.
Yeah, go get you a college school.
I think he enjoys talking about it way more.
Oh, yeah, he's loving it, and I mean, not only
Yeah,
that,
if you want to coach, of course, but I think he just loves like being able to just be like
talk about it.
get all this merch from these different colleges and
Yeah.
get on the chalkboard and split 829 banana spider.
Hey,
Jet sweep.
the funniest moment I saw was when he had Darren Waller on there, and Darren Waller was having playing his little rap music. And
He was rapping it. He
Yeah.
was rapping it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. Yeah.
He was rapping it line for line. He knew Darren Waller's music. Only John. John will make you feel. He'll make you feel like shit, but he also make you feel like you can run through a wall.
Chucky funny, man. He funny.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and land this thing, man. It's been a good show. Real good show. Shout out to JB, man.
Shout out JB.
I was trying to get. I didn't know what happened with the homie Jester, but he couldn't make it.
It's all good, Chester. Maybe next time.
Name is Lester, the court Jester. Remember that thing?
It's funny. It's so funny you said that because I hate you for that because, bruh, had he came on, I'd be like, I was gonna say that because I'm like, oh, Jester, well, he Lester, the court Jester.
I mean that respectfully, just I ain't trying to dish you. That movie came into my head.
I moved to my girl, her mama dead. Now that shit is my place.
The dude was putting the gunshots in. That was a good ass movie right there.
Hey man, stop! I can't with you, man.
I can't help it. Every time I see his name, my name is Lester, the court Jester.
Hey, you shell, bro.
He gonna hate me. He gonna think I'm dissing. I ain't dissing you, dog.
No, we not
about you. It's not about you, dude.
It ain't you, though. We just be having fun, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Cause we about y'all know me. That's why they call me wild card. You don't know you never know what the hell I might do, say at any point in time. And then I rub off my bad influence on Chris. Cause then he started cutting up. So we just having fun, man.
We always cut up like towards the end of the show, and then we gotta cut it. You be like, all right, man, it's time to go. So, all right, good people. You look at the screen, you'll see the Red Friday Chiefs Kingdom shirts. You can scan that QR code and get you a shirt right now. Represent for Red Friday this week, even though we're not playing a game, but you still can represent for the Chiefs.
It's Red Friday all year long for me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We still repping the Chiefs regardless, win or lose, baby. You know what I'm saying? So go and get your shirt, or you can go to any of our social media. Look at the Printify link. Go to it. Get your shirt. We got other stuff on there too. We got the Arrowhead Chief Podcast shirt with the big three on the back: Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones, and Travis Kelce on the back. So go and get your shirt, man. And whatever streaming platform you use to listen to your podcast, we're available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, all the streaming platforms. Go ahead and subscribe to us. First time watch on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button. So when we go live on Tuesdays at 5:30 Central Standard Time, you can jump into live. You can talk about these topics just like Joe, Mark, saw Dale up in here. Red Kingdom was up in here a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Betters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Betters. I know there's JB's peoples. Thank you for jumping in the live, man, and giving us some questions and stuff. But that could be you. You can get your questions off, and we can answer them, you know, the way we need to answer them, you know, get our opinions. We want to get your opinion too, though. We want to hear what you got to say. So you might not agree with us. You might think Travis Kelce is retired. You might hate Bieniemy as the OC.
Just might.
You might want an offensive line at pick 9.
Ooh, that'd be crazy, but you just might.
You know, you never know. I know Joe would hate that.
Never know. Shit, I hate it too.
Me too. I would too.
Hey, the hell we doing taking a tackle at 9? What the beat you doing?
I get it. You trying to secure that offensive line. Jesus.
Right there.
But yeah, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
And whatever social media platform you use, whether it be X, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Twitch, Facebook, wherever you use, we're available at AH Chief Podcast. Go ahead and follow us. We'll follow you back because we're not Hollywood over here, Joe.
Yeah. He even did it early.
With Hollywood. Hey, why you gotta put the middle fingers up to the people?
With the smiley face and
with the shades. Only
Yeah.
Joe. Only Joe. But yeah, man, follow us. We'll follow you back. If you have critiques or feedback, or if you have a question or topic that's Chiefs related or NFL related, we like said question or topic, we will bring it up. We will shout you out because we want to show love to those who show love to us. So go ahead and hit us up via DM, emails, or our mentions.
Yes, sir.
All right, good people. Until next Tuesday, with Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
We will be back. We got a nice prime guest lined up. I talked to her earlier. She said she's down to join. So be looking forward to that. I'll be getting with Mar with that. He's even in the dark.
I know I'm in the dark.
No, but I'm gonna get with Mar with that. But stay tuned. And middle of February, we're bringing Joe on the show. So you might want to get your hide your kids and your wives.
You sure?
Yeah, he asked to come on the show. I said, yeah, middle of February, he can come on. So I gotta brace myself, dog.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know how this is about to go down, right?
Yeah, he's about to be Johnny Walkered up.
He already tripping, bro.
So yeah, man. But we got some things in the horizon, man. I'm lining them up. I'm bringing them in, and we're gonna get y'all some good content every Tuesday, man.
Yeah, I'm already tripping, man.
So, until next week, we out. Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs. Man, so I'm like, hell, yeah. Enjoy.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.